That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Jason David Frank.
Boom shakalaka.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter.
I'm Christian Basel, and welcome to Cosography
2018. Put on here at the Space Coast Convention Center in Cocoa, Florida. And we are here right now hanging with Christina Johnson from the Art of CJ. Thanks for coming over hanging with us.
Great to be here.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
She's left me hanging.
Hanging on the other side of the set.
Now, what do you prefer, CJ or Christina?
Either one works.
Okay. I tell that to a lot of
people. I usually CJ Douglas from Facebook because it's just abbreviated.
Yeah.
Because instead of having to tag Christina Johnson every time we,
It's easy to remember CJ, so it's cool.
So, CJ, talk a little bit about your artwork and how long have you been an artist?
Well, I primarily do like cosplay art, nerd art, like Marvel, DC. I'm a huge Firefly fan, so I love everything within the Star Wars universe as well. Mostly anything nerdy and geeky. Mostly digital art. I do a lot of that on my phone with the Adobe Draw app. And
fantastic.
Yeah, so that's mostly it. I've been an artist for probably my whole life, but I've really started taking it more seriously like my first few years of college. So really I've been more taking it professionally in like the last year or two. Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no.
Well, I was going to say, what kicked it off eventually? What started it all? It said, I got to do this. I got to draw this.
Really, Jake Estrada from Space Coast Comixx pushed me to start doing a lot of
that man's
stuff.
already big. That ego can't get any bigger.
Definitely. Really, yes. I do.
I love it.
I owe a lot of my credit in starting this to Jake Estrada because he got me published in Space Coast Comixx. That was my first publication of artwork.
Yeah.
And that just really motivated me to really say, I got to start doing this more at cons and stuff because this is fun.
A lot of shows, a lot of interviews, a lot of folks will ask you how you got started as an artist, and you told us about Jake. Okay?
Yeah.
But I want to flip that switch a little bit. What took you so long?
Oh my gosh.
What was it about being an artist and being a working artist that made you hesitant, earlier?
Really, it was self-confidence. I was really primarily focused on college and other interests like theater and that sort of stuff. Business management. So really, it wasn't anything really in the art stuff. Art was kind of more of a hobby. It's just Jake introduced me to it in a professional scale where I'm like, hey, I could actually do this as a side job or even a hobby.
This is like a thing.
Or something like that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just didn't realize that. I'm just so used to the stereotype starving artist and that sort of stuff. Like, I could actually
that's
do
a thing
this
too.
That too. I am a starving artist, but like, you could actually do this as a career almost. And I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
Luckily, McDonald's has dollar value meals, so
I think they should
we're not all starving every day.
McDonald's should actually name a meal, just like the artist meal.
Definitely.
99 cents for all of the stuff that nobody ate the rest of the day.
More like 50 cents.
If you act now, your Happy Meal comes with a CJ art.
Art of CJ inside, that's right. So what are you doing out here at Cosography today? Are you just kind of, I know we see you look great.
Thank you.
You got the steampunking up here.
Yeah, this is a steampunk Beauty and the Beast. Today I'm just, being casual, just cosplaying today, just checking out all the art, hanging out with friends. So
this is an amazing community to be a part
definitely.
And we all know this. We know the Hangin' With Web Show, we know CJ for 2 years now. And, this is just a great group of people to be a part of and to travel beside this journey. What are you most looking forward to seeing today?
I like all the cosplays. Definitely looking forward to the cosplay contest. I'm hoping to enter that. I just like looking at all the art. Like, I can't really say there's one particular thing I'm looking at. I want to look at everything.
This is like a buffet.
Exactly.
If you're into the geeks, man, this is where to go.
I'm not going to eat the cosplayers.
You don't know.
Tiny section.
You don't know. Some of them are small. He can catch them. Bam, they're gone. What are you currently working on for art, man? What do you got? Any pet projects?
Pet projects is I'm trying to do like a little comic series with my friends, like little web comics about like cosplay and art stuff. So I'm really trying to do that. Plus any other cosplay commissions that I see going on that I really want to make.
Awesome. Look, if you're a cosplayer, we know you love the photos, but you want to grab a photo that you can send to CJ because she can make a beautiful cosplay caricature of you. It's pretty cool. We've seen them online. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Where are you headed from here? What's next for you?
In the building or?
She's gonna lock me down, man. Right here, right now. Yeah. This is why they say don't bring your friends on the show. This is what they do to you.
If you're gonna bring them drunk.
So, no, like off the road from this convention. What's next for you on your schedule?
For conventions, I'm hoping to go to Space Coast Comixx. I really want to start vending booths next year, so that's the main goal.
You building up inventory right now?
Yep, definitely working on the prints.
What's your favorite medium to work with right now? Digital medium, or do you?
Still, I really love doing the digital stuff. It's fun, it's easy, it's faster. I can generate it faster, and then it's easier to make prints as well.
So you've got prints hoping to come to Space Coast Comixx?
Not Space Coast Comixx, that's a little too soon. Hopefully, maybe by Orlando Comic Con in January. That's the main goal right now. Next year is the big goal.
If you're starting out as an artist out there and you're thinking about the convention circuit or convention life, what CJ is doing is a good idea. Build an inventory.
Yeah.
Take your time. You know, don't just die, because you want your first experience as a vendor to be a good experience.
Yes.
You know, we don't make a lot of money.
And it's all about networking too, and the social media.
Really
you want to get your friends involved, get them involved, and they go, "Wow, Christina, this is awesome. You should sell this."
Yeah, I mean, you really do. You really want to get as many people involved as possible and have as much inventory as you can. And many of y'all out there know art isn't like making widgets. It's not a template. So you do it when you feel that creative urge. So build that inventory, be smart. Remember, in addition to being a great expression of yourself, art's also a business. And if you want to be successful, you have to treat it like that.
And what is your favorite piece?
Oh my gosh,
Is it like all the kids, all 15 kids are lined up, and I got to pick my favorite one?
Exactly.
That is so easy for me to do.
Yeah, exactly.
My favorite, the one I'm most proud of, is my digital poison ivy. I just love how it turned out. The digital art, it was so colorful, and I'm like, this looks great.
You do Lauren Enninger, the one the cosplayer. I love those arts.
Yes, she's like my biggest supporter, my biggest fan. Like, she means a lot to me, and I just love drawing her. She's awesome.
Right. How long does it take you to take a piece from here to, let's say, a print?
To print? Oh my gosh, that'll take a while. But if we're talking about the actual piece, depending on the creative urge, it can take between 2 hours to maybe 8 at the most, depending what I'm doing. If I'm coloring it and everything else, it can take around 2 days. So yeah. Okay.
And of course that's 2 days of if you're constantly working on it.
Yes.
You got to go back and forth to the day job, or you got to do different things. It can take a week or so.
Yeah.
Which is why you need to build that inventory up before you start spending. So again, you were talking about Lauren earlier.
Yeah, Lauren and
again.
We're woman cosplay.
If you get out to the convention circuit, if you get out here and you start these small places like like we're at Cosography right now, heavy emphasis on the cosplay, but there's still a lot of comic stuff. There's still a lot of vendors. Work your way up, become a part of this community. It doesn't get any better.
The hardest part is to break that wall from a hobby to a professional, a profession.
But this is the room to meet people, to encourage you. I mean, that's how we all met, encouraging each other to move forward.
And speaking of cosplays, what's next for you? What are you going to do next time?
I really want to stick with the steampunk theme. I really want to debut my steampunk poison ivy, so that's the next one I'm planning on debuting.
Cosplay Michael's waiting for a chance for you and he when you're doing your Kaylee, and he's looking for that photo shoot with Christina.
Awesome.
So, you know, we were encouraging people to come on out and become a part, because these are the people you're going to meet that are going to encourage you to take that to the next level.
Yes.
Most of the people you meet in real life, when you tell them you're an artist, they're like, oh, that's a nice hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to convince the parents it's not a hobby. It's just like, oh, I'll just get out of that phase. I'm like, it's not a phase. No.
Where can folks find your art online?
Okay, on my Facebook page, The Art of CJ, and my Instagram, The Art of Christina Johnson.
Okay. Yeah. Check those out, Instagram and Facebook. While you're on Instagram and Facebook, make sure you like the Hangin' With web show, and Twitter and YouTube and what do we have? Every other page on the internet is a Hangin' With web show page.
Basically, Google will tell you the 50 places we can be out there.
Right.
If
you
we
want
lost
to be
count.
there. We have to wrap it up right now. So as we do that, we want to say thank you to our partners and friends at Sunday Night Magazine, Famous Faces and Funnies, Krypton Radio, Off the Chain Radio with author Yvonne Mason, Space Coast Comixx, Asylum Convention Entertainment Services, our great friends here at Cosography and Space Coast Comixx, Jake and Dave, for having us in. And we want to thank you for tuning in. Remember, everybody, log on,
tune in,
and see who we're hanging with next.
Thank you.